Hello everybody, welcome back to my Country Sparkles channel. I'm Rachel and today we are getting comfy and cozy with our toilets. You know how in your toilet, after a while when you aren't like scrubbing it every single day, you get the little calcium ring built up in there? I guess I'm not sure if that happens all over the country, but here in Idaho we have a lot of calcium in our water, so that ring gets built up and I normally clean it about, I don't know, once or twice a year just to get them gone. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. For starters, let's talk about what we need. First of all, my hair is really long. I need to put this thing up in a ponytail. So let's put my hair up because we don't need any hair in the toilet. You're going to be reaching in there and getting in there good. Just going to do, see if it looks kind of decent. It might not look decent in the back, but we're not going to the Academy Awards or anything like that. Get it up and out of the way. Okay, so hair's up. Now, get your glove on. I'm actually going to be doing this left-handed today because I can't find my right-handed glove. It probably got ruined when I put up my Christmas tree because I like to use these for putting up Christmas trees also, because then it doesn't scratch my arm up. Anyways, so get this. Get some Comet cleaner. I like this to kind of help with coloring, bleaching, and stuff like that, and it helps to break up the calcium. Get a toilet scrub brush, and then lastly, you need a pumice stone. This pumice stone used to be like a whole oval shape. It will, as you use it to scrub, it scrubs off the stone, and so eventually I'll need a new one. But right now, I use this one over and over again, and I put it in its own special Ziploc that says for the toilet only, and I do not touch the outside of the Ziploc with anything but my clean hand because I'm a little bit of a freak. But now I've got all our supplies. Take your scrub brush and scrub out. Ew, I just got a drop of dirty water on me. Gross. I will be showering after this. And scrub out your toilet, just normal, clean it normal, get all the normal gunk and everything off. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. After you've scrubbed your whole toilet bowl, remember, make sure you go up underneath here too to get everything out of there, because all the gunk built up under there will just make the ring come back faster. So after you've cleaned it out, flush it down, get all the ickies out, and then once your toilet water is settled, push it out. So what you do is you kind of make it jump, and so that makes this water go and it pops it over the S, I don't know what it's called, S trap or P trap, something like that, in the back there. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what it's called. I feel like it's an S, but I also feel like it's a P trap. I don't know. So this is the water in the bottom of your toilet bowl, and so you want to push it and shove it up so like jumps up over here, so that way you have less water in your bowl. That's our starting step, and that's what that looks like. And there's my bowl. So here I am, just shoving the water down. I really try not to splash myself, but you know, things happen. There it is. Okay. So make sure all toilet scrub down, and that's about as much water as I'm gonna get out, I feel like. So put that away. And now let's get a close-up of this calcium ring. So without me holding the phone and feeling like I'm gonna drop it in the toilet at any moment, this is as close as you're gonna get to inside my toilet bowl. But so, see right here? Here's the calcium ring, slash kind of a little bit of a dirty ring. Probably stained a little bit from bodily fluids. But this is what we're gonna get off right now. So I scrub with my finger, it's not coming off. I used cleaner in there, it's not gonna come off. So, first of all, I'm gonna pour some of this on there. And since you just scrubbed your toilet bowl, it's gonna be a little wet. And then we're gonna take my brush, I'm gonna scrub this, and this will help get some of it off, or at least bleach it white, because this has bleach in it. And so it'll turn that yellow, all those yellow spots to wipe and clean it and disinfect it too. Which, nice to have a disinfected toilet bowl. Okay, so you've got your step one. Okay, now don't flush it because you still don't want that water to build up again, but as soon as you flush it, your bowl will fill back up with water. And then take your pumice stone here, and I like to dip just a corner of it in the toilet bowl water because it does better when it's wet. And then scrub at the calcium line. See that? So it's pulling it up, and this is also pumice stone that is coming off also. And this is why I wear gloves. I don't wear gloves very often when I'm cleaning because I like using my bare hands, but toilet bowls, oh no, that needs a glove. So the Clorox powder, the Comet powder might work a little bit better if you let it sit a little bit, but for this video, I just scrubbed it. So if you want to scrub your bowl and then put the Comet powder in and let it sit a little bit, then that might help it work just a little bit better to help get your toilet bowl even cleaner. Sorry if this looks very blotchy and all over the place, but this is my left hand. I am right-handed, but I'm scrubbing with my left, which I thought would be easier than it is. Okay, now I'll put this down and I'll get a scrub brush again and see how it looks. So it's got all the stone and calcium wear there. And let's see, after we wash it away, what it looks like. Alright. I'm not seeing much yellow anymore. So I have a little bit right here. Using my left hand is tiring, man. So see this is all gone here. I don't see any more up here, but I have a little spot right back here that I'm gonna scrub at, and that should do it. Well, that's it. That's how you clean off the calcium ring. A little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of time, but that is it. I felt like there were like streakies up here, so I'm gonna give this a good scrub down too. So toilets are made out of, I don't know, ceramic or porcelain or something like that. And then the top coating is very strong and it's sealed on there very well, so this will not rub off any of your like paint or anything like that. So no worries there. We'll just get the calcium off. Okay, let's rinse it again. There you go, that front looks great now. I think I see one more spot. So one more run over right here. I think that'll do it. Okay, let's flush it and see how it looks. Dang it. Let's scrub off the stone first. Left behind a little bit of residue. All right, one more flush. There we go. Look at that. So the ring normally builds up right where the water line is. So right here's the water line, and there is no more ring. Woohoo! There you have it, how to clean the calcium ring off of the inside of your toilet. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it comes in handy as you spring clean this season. Give me a like and subscribe down below, and we will see you next time.